Gonna get a update video here of some of the utility work that's going on. Building a platform right now for this garage, but well, I might as well walk around. There's new concrete. It's just all this concrete's in. They still haven't connected to that sewer pipe. I forget what my last update video was. We ended up having to redo all this concrete all the way around. We got strong pitch on it. The ironic thing is, though, with all the dirt and all the crap in the yard, we got a low spot. We're still getting the slightest bit of moisture build up in the basement walkout. We got to put a roof over this. You can see here we started to cover all the nail holes. Everything's taped. Doors, windows, everything in. I think the last video showed all that. I will go actually through the front door because it's a smaller step. We will have a concrete walkway here once this sewer pipe and everything gets figured out. So what's going on here, you can see this is the big supply that runs to the upstairs of the attic, supplies the whole upstairs. Start rough electrical. Here's our thermostat. We don't have all of the holes on the outside for like the coach lighting and stuff like that. But you can get a good idea of kind of what light fixtures and stuff are going in. This room's just getting a single fixture. It's an office or a bedroom. It does have a closet, so you could consider it either one. And get all of our water lines. So what I did for water supplies for the kitchen or this floor is I just stubbed up copper because I didn't want any water lines in the outside walls. And I didn't want to stub up any PEX pipe and have it all flexible and hanging around. So did PEX or copper stub ups. Everything else is supplied through PEX upstairs. Here's our main supply. This comes down. I'll show you in the basement what that looks like. Air supply for under a cabinet, toe kick. Water line for an ice maker. This will be like a butler's pantry kind of style. So you're gonna have some cabinets here and shelving here in this pantry. So that's why I have a water line in here. Refrigerator will go here, but I'll do the water line when I actually have the fridge, and I'll drill it through the floor and just run it into a main line down there. But this is our main hot and cold that goes right upstairs to supply everything. Lighting is literally everywhere. Obviously, you see a loop, a 14-2. A lot of lighting. We have cabinet lighting, too, you can see. This window we made smaller. That's why we have this, because we brought it up and ordered that a little bit different. So upstairs, like I said, I forget what my last update video was. So I'm pretty sure I had a pretty good idea of framing, and I might have put up a plumbing rough video for the drains. But this is now pretty much all plumbing, electric, and HVAC rough. So you can see everything. So I have switches for lighting in every closet so that there's lighting. In the bedrooms, we got fan boxes, and then we're going to also have recessed lighting. So, as you can see here, a couple different recessed lights. All the HVAC box. Main supply trunk here. This is our hot and cold for our washer and dryer for the upstairs. This is getting its own register so that there's plenty of heat or plenty of AC in here, since this is the only spot in the house that we're actually gonna have standing water and an outside wall. But it is a 2x6 wall, so it should be fine. Same thing with this. Anywhere I came in the floor, I use copper for strength. I just come up through the vanity. And then I got our valves in here for shower, or this is going to be a tub. Valve here for our shower, our walk-in linen closet. Come in here, this is the master. So you got a smaller closet literally over here. And then, it's kind of crazy how this closet space. But double vanity here. 2 lights. This will obviously be where our shower pan goes. And then this will all be a walk-in closet. So, it looks like, so the installation guys came, forget which day. They were supposed to, I was supposed to tell them I wasn't ready for them, but it looks like they already did a ton of the fire blocking spray foam everywhere. I was going to do all this, but I guess they do it. So they did a pretty good job from what I could see. These smaller insulated lines are actually for the bath fans. That's our bath fan for here, bath fan there, going out. And this is my first new construction, so learning as I go, figuring shit out. Yep, this is the master, smallest bedroom over here with the smallest closet. And ironically, actually, I forget what the sizes of these rooms are. Let me see real quick. I'll set this camera up. See what our dimensions are. A little over 12. By 13 and a half. You know, and then obviously you got these 45 cutouts, so it's not exactly a square, and it's the smallest closet. So yeah, this is the smallest room, is 12 by 13, which, you know, most houses are similar to that. So got the stairs in. Stairs are poplar. We got them covered so we can plan to stain them. I want to do no hard, you know, or only hard surface. So you'll come down the steps here, and this will actually be an egress window bedroom. You could probably see the idea here. This will just be all kind of finished. Sucks that this pole's here, but this will be kind of like, you know, couches, TVs, entertaining area. This will be our kitchen down here. We'll have a small kitchen, have a full bathroom over there, washer and dryer. Here's our boiler board, furnace, and that hole there is for our line set when we actually put our AC out there. So, floor drain for all of our condensation for the furnace and the boiler to drain to. Thank God I put that in there too. That was something I added, my plumbing buddy. When I had this house just, you know, open, nothing framed and everything, and before we put concrete in, I wasn't going to put a floor drain in. And my plumber friend that kind of like helped me take a look at everything and told me it was good to go was like, yeah, he goes, I would put a floor drain in. And thank God I did, because otherwise I would have been running condensation pumps over to a sink over here where the washer and dryer would be, and that would suck. Still got my test equipment on. I got to get this thing tested. But it's our toilet. That's our main stack that goes up to the upstairs. This is a tub drain for right here, or a walk-in shower. I haven't made a decision. And then actually today, the gas company was just here. They're going to bore. I got to spray foam this, obviously. They're going to bore over here. And that's for my venting for the boiler. Got these concentric, you know, where they go into a single pipe for less penetrations. I got that. But then you can see there's some moisture on here. I mean, there's some water sitting up against it. But believe it or not, this is all waterproofed very well. And the crazy thing is how we still have the slightest bit of moisture. I'm hoping it's because we don't have any downspouts and gutters hooked up in the grading of the yard. I'm a little worried about it. But luckily, it's not really on the main part of the house. Got a little bit of moisture here. But it's also because there's no heat in here or anything. There's no standing water. And I figured if there's no water getting in when we don't even have our downspouts hooked up, we're probably in pretty good shape. But, yep, that's what's going on. Just another update.